When the tsunami hit Japan, it swept away entire towns, including a number of churches. However, some are finding a new location and a new ministry in the wake of the disaster. Asia correspondent Lucille Toulousan reports from Sendai, Japan.
The tsunami flattened coastal villages like this one in Sendai. Thousands of its residents swept into the sea.
3 months have passed and this area still needs a lot of cleaning. Actually, there still is a stench of dead bodies. I cannot imagine how the families or the parents tried to save their children. Here you see a stuffed toy, school supplies of children. As much as the families would want to come back here to live again, the residents are rethinking whether they should come back and rebuild their houses in this place.
The Seaside Bible Chapel was not spared from the tsunami's powerful wave. The church is totally gone, along with Pastor Naito's house. Buried in the rubble, Naito and his family found a church sign. Noah is Pastor Naito's son.
I spent 5 years of my life in this place. I lost everything in the tsunami, but I realized the things I concentrated on was worthless. I regret that I was not able to reach out to our neighbors, and now most of them are gone.
The church had only 30 members, but small churches are typical for Japan. And this is because most people are Buddhists and Shintoists. Plus, Japanese are very private people. They are not fond of joining large communities like Christian churches. However, the disasters on March 11 are giving Christians opportunities to share God's love with the victims.
Japan has always been a difficult place to share the gospel. The Japanese have everything, but what they've always lacked is the knowledge of Jesus Christ.
Jonathan Wilson is the Director of Christian Relief Assistance, Support and Hope in Japan. CRES Japan is a network of Japanese and international Christian groups.
We're finding as we send teams into shelters and wash people's feet or massage their hands and listen to their stories and pray with them, that hearts are open like never before.
Crash teams work alongside local government officials who see the value of their efforts.
I thank the organization for helping our town. They bring unity to the communities and hope for our people.
Crash also helps churches like Seaside Bible Chapel rise again. The congregation now meets in a coffee shop provided by the organization.
Before the tsunami, our church was located 700 meters from the coastline, and it was quite an empty place. But now we are in a good place where a lot of people go, and so there's a better chance to share the gospel more. It's all part of God's plan.
A cross that was dug from the ruins is now erected where the Seaside Bible Chapel used to stand, as a symbol of hope and a reminder that when everything else is gone, only one thing prevails.
We don't need anything except God. We only need our faith in Him, nothing more.
Lucille Toulousan, CBN News, Miyagi, Japan.